has just been a rock and roll kind of morning. It's one of those days. Hair's barely done. I'm in my pajamas halfway. So it's one of those days. I woke up late. I'm not used to doing these mornings. I'm used to doing the evening shows. I like the morning, but I have to get back on a schedule for that. So here we are. Welcome. This is where we go live every single Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. I do it twice a week right now. Tarot Tuesdays, that's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is what this used to be, but we changed it to the morning show in April. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Alison Wagner. I'm an intuitive empath, tarot reader, and psychic, and I read and feel into the energies of the cards. So you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can go ahead and read a little bit more about me. You can see the services that I offer. One thing you can do is sign up for the free newsletter if that's something you're interested in. It's at the bottom of every single page, and it will let you know my itinerary as I'm traveling and doing speaking engagements and doing in-person readings around the world. And I haven't posted one yet, just a FYI. I'm waiting. Next week, I'm buying my ticket to New Zealand and Australia, and once I do that, then I'm posting the newsletter to let you know, and that's when the sign up is going to begin for personal readings in person. If you are in a different part of the country than what I'm going to in New Zealand or Australia, and especially Tasmania, you can always book the reading and I'll do it in that country, but we can do it by Zoom. So keep that in mind, because that's how I do a lot of the readings now. They're by Zoom. So you can book a personal reading with me, sign up for the missing person consultation. I also have a learning center on the website. I am launching a 16-week manifestation masterclass. I'm so proud of this class. I'm a master manifester. Whether you're looking to do a person, a business, person, place, or thing, right? But a person or a business, whatever it is you're looking for, I can work with you to help you change your mindset so that you can start manifesting things in. If that's something you're interested in, definitely sign up for the newsletter. You will have first shot at signing up for it. And we're going to meet in person weekly, so I hold you accountable. That's going to go very quickly. I've already had a lot of people email me. They're on the first list that's going to go out. They've shown a lot of interest in it. After that, I'm going to open it up, but the space is limited. I want to keep it small so that it'll be like a graduate class where it's very intense so we can make the shift with individuals. I also do private lessons, excuse me, one-on-one tarot lessons, raising your vibration and manifestation. And for those of you that were wondering about the online tarot masterclass, I do teach it live March and October. However, so many people are in different time zones and their schedules are different. I've been asked to also go ahead and upload that. That will be coming mid to late summer for that class. Like I said, I do teach it live, but at that request, I'm going to go ahead and upload that. But the priority is going to be the manifestation class first, because so many people want to learn how to do that. Okay, so also what to tell you, on my website, I have an affiliate link now. Alison's Picks for Skin Like Butter and Rogers Hood Apothecary. You can go there, you can get a discount, and it's also your way to help support the channel. The other thing that I like, I'm doing Rogers Hood Parasite Cleanse. Oh my God, is that amazing? It really works. It's something you really want to be dedicated to. Watch my interview with Kim Rogers, the founder of Rogers Hood Apothecary. I did it a couple of weeks ago. Lots of great information. I'm going to have her back because that was just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more involved in something like that. If you care about your health, if you have a warm body, you need to see that video. If you have a warm body, you probably have parasites. It's just the nature of being alive in this world. So definitely check that out. Consider doing a cleanse. We talk about different cleanses and fulvic soak. What else to tell you? So I go on YouTube and Rumble, if you don't know that. I do Zodiac readings for all signs, love readings for all signs. I'm doing the love reading series now. I only do that once a quarter because everyone wants the Zodiac readings, but I'm doing the love readings. I personally enjoy it, and I know a lot of people are like, where is that coming out? When is it coming out? So this week is going to be the love readings. After that, I'm going to do the money and career readings, because that's another one where I'm going to do that maybe once a quarter. That way you have access to that. But everybody wants the Zodiac readings, so that's what I'm going to do. And then I go live twice a week, like I said, Tarot Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then Thursday mornings, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I have the occasional interview. So also look at the videos for your sun, moon, rising sign, and especially for the love readings, your Venus sign. If you don't know what that is, there is a link in the description that will take you to a free site where you can go ahead and get that information. Okay, so what else to tell you? If you are enjoying today's show, do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if this show resonates with you, especially after the show posts. That really helps out the channel and the algorithm. And let me know where in the world you're watching from. You know I'm getting ready to travel. I have a lot of other trips planned. So I'm going to New Zealand, Australia. That's going to be the end of May. After that, I'm going to the UK. I'm going to Scandinavia. I'll be going to Canada, Dominican Republic. I'm hitting a lot of different aspects. And then in the spring, there's more trips throughout the United States. Oh, and I'm hitting New York as I'm going up into Canada. So definitely let me know where in the world you're watching from. Ohio. Who would have known? A couple of months ago, everybody started saying that they were from Ohio. Well, guess what? That's now on the list. I need to know where you're at. That way I can start making arrangements. Okay, so what else to tell you? So at the end of tonight's show, I'm going to do a general reading for the soul tribe. That's everybody watching here or in the replay, whenever this video happens to find you. And what else to tell you? So if you're new here, this is how people submit their questions. They do it in advance because everybody's in different time zones, different schedules. They do that through PayPal or Venmo, and then you attach your question there, or you do it when we're live, and that's PayPal, Venmo, and Super Chat. Now, I prefer PayPal and Venmo if you can, because Super Chat takes 40%. Yeah, that's YouTube, 40%. I'm grateful for this platform, but they take a huge chunk. So if you can, try and do it the other way. I know it's just a couple of extra steps. All right, so here we go. Let me go ahead and look in the chat. Hi, Ken. Nice to see you. And hi, Lynn. Nice to see you. Yeah, if you guys can, hit the notification bell too. Okay, so here we go. So there's 2 rules for when I go live. The first one is 1 question per show. That gives everybody the chance to go ahead and ask a question. And then the second one is no bad language or topics. We have to keep it family friendly for YouTube. I am all about free speech, and no subject is really off limits. That's something for a private reading. We are on YouTube, so we need to watch what we say so my channel doesn't get banned, because there's a lot out there we could talk about, as you know, but we need to really keep it family friendly. All right, so like I said, how you can already submit your questions. And if you're in the chat, the moderators can definitely let you know how to submit a question. And I just want to say a special thank you to all my subscribers and my clients. Thank you so much for your love and support. It really means a lot to me. And I have a disclaimer I need to read for YouTube and Rumble, because this will be posted on Rumble as soon as I can download it. And the disclaimer is, exactly, keep it G-rated. The disclaimer is, this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a therapist, and I do not give financial or medical advice. All right. So that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so the first one is from Lynn. And Lynn writes, hi, Alison. I'm going to a big George Norrie event this weekend as a patron, not guest. Will I be recognized? Thank you, Lynn. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out. All right. And you're going to have so much fun. I can already feel it in the energies. I think you're in your element. You're going to thrive. So let's go ahead and see. Yeah, you're going to have a good time. Okay. So I've cleansed, shuffled, and I've meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards before I even go live. So let's see what is going to happen at this event. We have the 4 of Wands, we have the 8 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. You are in your happy place. 4 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. So what this is telling me, this is absolutely a time for you to go and celebrate. This is the card of freedom. It's the card of celebration. This is the card that is even the card of marriage. You're really doing something that is in total alignment for you. A gateway is opening for you to go through this party and to go have a fantastic time. In the traditional Rider-Waite, this is the 1111 card, and the gateway is wide open. Here, you've got a portal that you're going through. You see all the fairies. They're having a fantastic time, and they can't wait to go to this party. That's going to be you. This is going to be something that is in total alignment for you. This is something that resonates so strongly. I just can't, the energy is beautiful. You have to go. It's meant for you. This Eight of Wands, this is about incoming messages. This is about you receiving gifts, blessings, and omens from the universe. This tells me that a lot of information is going to be coming into you. You could be getting downloads. You could be, oh, that's right, it's in the morning, so the sun's coming in. So it's like you're going to be getting downloads. You are definitely going to be meeting people. You're going to be getting a lot of contacts. I think you're going to be doing a lot of networking. You will absolutely be recognized. That is for sure. This is your tribe. You're going to be celebrating with them. You might even be asked to come up on stage and become a speaker because you're with your family. You will absolutely be recognized. This is also saying that I think that this is going to be contact information to be doing events and others, maybe public speaking afterwards. This is a big networking card that's coming in for you, and the owls carry super important messages. So this is telling me that it's going to be stuff that's really aligned for you, things that are going to just cause you to expand in your work and in your private life. I feel that it's not just work. I feel that these are legitimate friendships that are being made from the information that's coming in. This is your tribe. These are your people. Okay. Hi, Sherry. Nice to see you. This is your tribe. This is you literally living your idealized life. This is a really positive environment. These are friends, family, pets under the table. These people have enlightenment. They're able to enjoy it, and they know their worth and value, and they know their worth and value of the experience. And that is ever present right here. You are with other people. This is your family, your tribe, and everybody is having a really good time. You're in your element. So yeah, I think you will be recognized, and you might very easily be asked to speak on the fly. Maybe some type of impromptu speech, or at least networking at parties afterwards, before or after the event. I don't know exactly what's going to go on there. I'm not familiar with that event, but it's one of those things where you will definitely be recognized and sought after. I would definitely bring a copy of your book. I don't have your bio in front of me, or I would read it, but because she's one of my beautiful moderators. She is famous in her own right, if you don't already know that. So she is also on Gaia and some other areas. So Lynn, definitely that is a go, and you will absolutely be recognized. So take copies of your books and get ready to sign, and yeah, have a great time and other things, right? Okay, so that's the first question out. Thank you for your question, Lynn. You should be. Oh my God, you're going to have a blast. The energy is off the chart. This is celebrating. It's just going to be one big party. Open arms are going to be like just basically welcoming you in, Lynn. Oh my God, it's fucking fantastic. Excuse my language. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? I think so. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to stop swearing. I've been really good, but I like it. So, but I'm trying to change. All right. The next question is from Doug. And Doug writes, "Hi, Alison. Love your show. Will the new tariffs hurt my business? We get a majority of our items imported from China." Thanks, Doug. Okay, Doug, let's take a look at that. Okay. And thank you for the comment. Good morning, Kirsten. Okay. So, will the new tariffs hurt your business? This is for Doug. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the World. No, it won't. Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the World card. So what this is saying is, you're a business owner. You need to figure out where to go get your resources from. You need to go somewhere else. You know, China might have worked for a while, but maybe it's time to source at home, or to figure something else out. Maybe order everything right now so you're not hit by the tariffs. Whatever it might be, and then make other arrangements. This is you being really resourceful, grounded, stable, secure, knowing the worth and value of the pentacle, and looking elsewhere and trying to find quality items. So maybe or maybe not China is the answer, right? Maybe there's another company somewhere else, whether it's going to be in the United States or somewhere else where there's a different type of tariff that's coming in. I haven't followed it in detail, just to FYI, just to be transparent, but this is definitely telling me that you need to be resourceful and figure out what it is that you want to do. And this is a successful, resourceful card. So you'll figure something out and you'll be okay. This is also the card, this is the Four of Wands. This is about you having freedom from the tariffs from China. This is about you really being able to go ahead and celebrate your business, having freedom from that. This is telling me that a new gateway is opening. So that tells me that with all these changes coming in, they're going to be for the positive. This is going to be bringing, not to make this a political thing, because we're talking about your business, but this is going to be bringing more jobs here. It's going to be a type of restructuring of the country. And this is going to, and other relations with other countries. But this tells me that this is a positive, even if it might not feel like it, it's bringing jobs back. If you remember Ross Perot, when we had NAFTA come through, you're going to hear a big sucking sound. And did we ever? Those jobs went everywhere but the United States. So maybe this is a way of turning it around. So as far as your business goes, the third card is the World card. This tells me that the world is changing and it's definitely going to be wide open for you. But these are positive cards. So I would not be afraid. Hi, Joanne. Nice to see you from the UK. I'll be there in the fall. I'm going to be in the UK and Scandinavia. I cannot wait. Hi, Fonnie. Yeah, so I'm telling you, don't worry about these tariffs. You know, you'll see things really turn around, and I feel like you're resourceful. You're going to be able to find something really positive. So again, this is the World card. You can either go down a path that's been gone before, or you're definitely going to be able to forge your own way, but it's for the positive. So thank you for your question, Doug. I would not be worried, but I would definitely start doing your research to find out where you can get your other items from, or the current items from. Let me put it that way. All right, thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and answer Nancy's questions. And for anyone that is just showing up and you want to ask a question, you can do it through PayPal, Venmo, or Super Chat. I just ask for PayPal or Venmo if you can, because Super Chat takes 40%. And if you don't know what to ask, you can say something like, what does the universe want to tell me today? You see me ask that in the videos all the time. Or what's my general energy? Because sometimes people don't know what to ask. So that's an option. All right, so this is going to be from Nancy, and she writes, hi, Alison, loved your Scorpio video. Scorpio is winning. Thank you. Yeah, that was really impressive. I couldn't believe the cards that flipped over for Scorpio. And will I find love this year? Thank you, Nancy. Okay, Nancy, let's go ahead and look at your question. I'm going to switch to my love deck for that. Okay. Will I find love this year, Nancy? Okay, Nancy, let's take a look. You're a Scorpio too? Did you see the video? Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. You should have seen the cards that flipped over. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Magician, and the Two of Pentacles. Wow. So, Four of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Two of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is that you need to go with the flow a little bit more. I feel like you've got a stubborn kind of stuck energy around love. I feel that, see how this pentacle is and how he's holding on so tight? He's holding on so tight that he's blocking change. And what this is telling me is that you're protecting your heart. Maybe you were hurt in a previous relationship. Maybe you don't want to get hurt again. And so this pentacle is now a shield. It's blocking your heart. And you need to go with the flow. You need to loosen it up and let it move a little bit so that you can let love come in. That shield is blocking it. It's like a type of repellent. Not that you're negative. That's not it. It's that you're protecting your heart, right? But that's a stubborn, stuck kind of energy. Can it be shifted? Absolutely. But you need to be aware of it to be able to shift it. So maybe just relax. Take some walks. Take salt baths with like ancient minerals. Do like a type of magnesium. Do something that's very loving and nurturing. Try and make that shift, raise your vibration up a little bit, because when you do that, they've got the Magician, and he is in charge of all the suits, the swords, the cups, the pentacles, and the wands. And this is telling me that you're able to step into your power and you can manifest in the type of love you're looking for. If you want a loving relationship, you definitely have the skill set to do it. You have the vibration. Once you make that shift, though, This is what the energy that you need to shift out of. And then when you do, you're able to balance work and love, right? This is that work-life balance. You're able to really enjoy yourself. And I just want to show the only one that has the cup energy is the magician. So when you understand what it is that you want and to bring it in, when you can make that shift, it comes right in, and it's a beautiful feeling of being very balanced. That's a grounded, stable, secure type energy, right? And that's kind of what you want. You don't want something over the top. But I would definitely work on that. And that could be something as simple as you writing down what it is that you want. You could even do a gratitude journal where you write down 5 things every single day that you're grateful for, and they need to be different every single day. So at the end of the week, so 7 days, so 5 times 7, 35, you have 35 things that you're grateful for, and you will watch the shift in your energy. What are you grateful for? And that can help shift out of that stubborn, stuck energy. Give it a shot. You don't have to show that to anybody. It says, I am grateful for, and then you fill in the blank. And you just do that 5 items a day. When you first wake up in the morning, what are you grateful for? And that's how you start your day, and you'll watch your energy shift. All right, thank you for your question, Nancy. You will absolutely find love this summer once you make that shift. Okay, so the next question is from Veronica. Here we go. It says, hi, Alison. Loved your Taurus video. Thank you. Oh my God, all the compliments today. Thank you so much. You guys know I love it. I love it. Says, okay, hi, Alison. Loved your Taurus video. Thank you again. Glad you did the love readings again. Thank you. I am too. I love doing the love readings. They just weren't as popular. People really want the Zodiac, and a lot of people don't want love, believe it or not. They want to focus on themselves, and they're not looking. So I get that feedback too. And then let's see what it really resonated with me. Okay, here we go. Sorry, it's a split screen while I'm looking. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thanks, Veronica. Thank you, Veronica, for that. Okay, what does the universe want to tell Veronica today? Again, if people don't know what to ask, this is what you can do. This is how I start my day every morning. What does the universe want to tell me today? All right, Veronica, I'm going to continue using the love deck. Let's see. What does the universe want to tell you today? We have 5 of Swords. We have 2 of Pentacles and the Tower. Okay. 5 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, and the Tower. So what does the universe want to tell you today? That you might have some obstacles coming in, but it's nothing you can't overcome. They might look big, but once you take them on, you will absolutely be able to overcome them. The swords are thoughts, words, ideas. So there could be some things coming in. Maybe you have something you need to do and you don't quite see a way out at first. But this is a way for you to then sit down very calmly, coolly, think about it, and you will definitely be able to think your way out of any type of obstacle coming your way. Yeah, it's just, you know what? It's not even a heavy energy, so I don't want you to be worried. It just tells me that that might be something that's coming in, but you're very grounded, stable, secure. You're really able to balance. And this tells me, he's the juggler, that you're also going to be having a really good time overcoming these obstacles. So maybe you want that challenge. You're a Taurus. Maybe you want that challenge. Maybe you've got someone, you know, having the red flag waved in front of you, and you're going to take them on as the bull, right? I mean, you know, we don't know, but this is really just telling me that you're going to be enjoying this. So I think it's the challenge. I think, you know, part of it is tied into this release that's coming for you. This is the Tower. Now, you've heard me talk before. I personally welcome the Tower. I know it's not a pleasant card, but if something's not working out for me, I want it gone. And especially if I can't see it, or if I'm holding on to something that I am like, that I don't see that is not working out for me, right? I want it gone. So this is the universe stepping in and releasing what no longer serves you. It brings you back down to your foundation. So the story is that these people are up in the tower and they've lost sight of reality. They're living in illusions. And so the Tower moment causes them to come back down to reality, back down to their foundation. So I think that this is what's coming in for you. There might be something that you really want so bad. Maybe it's a person, a place, a thing, even an idea. Maybe it's a location for living, finances, your health, whatever it is. This will give you a Tower moment to bring you back down to your foundation, and you can start recalibrating yourself. You can start figuring out what is best for you and what direction you want to go in. Because I think that these obstacles are going to give you kind of some guidance on what you want and what you don't want. And you're definitely going to be able to see it for what it is. Wow, Veronica, it's a positive. Don't think it's a negative. That's a positive. It's just going to be some change coming in. Thank you for your question. All right, I'm going to pop over here to the chat and see how people are here. Hi, nice to see you. All right, here we go. Hi, Eve. Hi, Milky. Okay, so here we go. Next question. This is from Tommy. So I know a lot of people think it's going to be mostly women that ask questions, but you know, I have a mixture of both. Men and women are my clients. I just want to make sure I say that because I know a lot of people think it's just going to be women and it's not, you know? So here's one from Tommy and he writes, hi, Alison. What does my dog think of me? Thank you, Tommy. P.S. Love your show. Thank you, Tommy. Flattery gets you everywhere. Okay, here we go. Authentic flattery, right? Here we go. Okay, what does your dog think of you? I'm going to switch decks. Oops. Okay, so this card wanted to fly out. So this is the strength card, and I'm going to pull from another deck, but this card flipped out of my hand. Your dog thinks you are awesome. Strength and courage. Your dog thinks that you are a boss. Hold on. Let me get the other deck, and I'm going to pull 3 other cards for you. That was amazing. That was a strong flip out. Thank you for that, Spirit. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the other cards. Let's see what your dog thinks of you. We have that first one, which was the strength card. Then we have the 6 of swords. We have the 2 of swords and the 9 of pentacles. So your dog's an intellectual. I'm just going to tell you that. So we have, you know, there's different types of animals, just like there's different types of people. And your dog is a plotter. Your dog can think several steps ahead and has strategies. So first of all, what does your dog think of you? He thinks that you are strong, courageous, bold, that you're very loving, very gentle, very compassionate, and that you can tame anything that comes your way. So that tells me that it's your strength of character. I'm going to put this away now because that goes to the other deck. So that was the card that wanted to flip out. But then for this deck, we have these 3 cards. We have the 6 of swords, the 2 of swords, and the pentacles, the 9 of pentacles. So what this is telling me is that he definitely sees you as you are coming down. I feel like he calms, or you calm him down. I feel like you calm him down and you calm down situations. So I don't know if there's another dog or another person that's in the family there, or, you know, maybe a neighbor has another dog that gets him riled up. But he definitely sees it where you are very calming on him and that you take charge of these situations. Because with this card, there's like danger afoot. These are wolves. Now you said we're talking about a dog. So he definitely sees that there's some type of a danger element around, but that you calm the situation down. So I don't know, you know, it's kind of like, is your dog a Chihuahua and somebody's got pit bulls on the other side of the fence? You know, or when you're walking down the street, there might be people that have more dangerous type dogs, and your dog is just trying to be a dog and enjoy his life. And he feels threatened by seeing something like that. There's something about that in the area. So your dog is definitely well aware of that, and it's on his mind. We also have the 2 of swords. Your dog knows you. This is the know thyself card. So what does your dog think of you? Your dog knows you. He understands you. So this is like that soul connection from your dog to you. That is for sure. That's what's coming through. That dog knows you. That's amazing. Then we have the 9 of pentacles. So your dog sees you as being very independent and very focused. That when you say you're going to do something, you do it. This tells me that you have routines that you do with him and that you do by yourself, because he's also observing you. So maybe you have things that you do around the house. Maybe you even work from home, but your dog's absolutely able to watch you. So this is the life of luxury. This is the self-reliance and independent type card. And that's how your dog sees you, that you just go about doing what it is that you want to do. And of course, because you're the human, right? But he sees you as this, and he sees you as having this laser focus. He sees you as being very loving, very nurturing, and that you have this type of self-confidence and self-assurance about you. And that's ever present also in that strength card. So that's what your dog thinks of you. But he's definitely a plotter. I just want to say, there is an element there, though, of danger. That's what this is telling me. So that could be, like I said, other dogs, another person in the home, if you have roommates. If that's the case, then definitely set up a nanny cam. Okay, Tommy, thank you for your question. P.S. Love your show. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. So the next one is from Maria from California. Hey, I'm a Californian living in Florida. Here we go. So hello, Alison. Love your show. Thank you. Oh my God, you guys, I love it. Can you tell me if I'm on the right path, life path? Thank you, Maria from California. Absolutely. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if you are on the right life path. Let me get a cup of tea really quick. All right. Are you on the right life path? We have the 10 of Swords, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, we have the 10 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the 7 of Pentacles. Yes, you are absolutely on the right path. It might not feel like it right now. These are some painful completions coming to an end. This is about as low as it's going to be. This tells me that you're releasing a lot of things that are not serving you. This could be like relationships. These could be ideas. This could be connections to people, places, things that are just, they've like run their course, right? They're no longer resonating with your life as you're moving forward. They're kind of outdated for you, or they just are no longer in alignment with you, and you're going through the release process. So that might not feel good at times, but it's a necessary step that you need to go through. For example, let's say it's friendships. Maybe these people were fantastic for a couple of years or a few months. You know, maybe it was a new friendship. And then as things move on, you realize that you're not resonating with that person anymore, and that they're going in one direction, you're going in another, and you really like them. And this could be something that you're like recognizing that, and they probably are too, right? Because it's mutual. You know, if everybody's honest with themselves, it could be that. So it could be that you're having to go your own way again. You invested in a relationship. Maybe it's a romantic relationship, not just platonic. And if you have that romantic relationship, you know, it's that 3-month period. That's the honeymoon period. And after about 3 months, people can drop that mask and they start showing their true colors. And maybe it's like, well, I really liked him, but now we're not quite resonating, or it's not exactly what I was looking for. It's kind of that energy. Things are coming to an end, but the Wheel of Fortune is here. This means the wheel is turning in your favor. This is luck and right timing. It's luck and right timing that these are coming to an end, because something bigger, better, and more beautiful is coming in for you. That's huge. You need to be open to the wheel. You need to be able to grab the wheel when you see these opportunities come up, because let me tell you, you have a lot of opportunities, a lot of choices coming in. This is the 7 of Pentacles. You have different choices coming in for you on these doors. Okay, so we're talking about your life path. You can go down several different paths, right? So choose carefully, take your time, use your discernment, because when you choose a door, let's say it's this one, the other doors close. And now you're going down that life path. Will the other doors ever come back? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's going to be new doors at a different date. But this is about you choosing very carefully. You have a lot of choices coming. The wheel turns in your favor. So keep your eyes open, raise your vibration. Know that this is just the ebb and flow of life, and you'll be back up again. A 10, this is as low as it gets, and then you go back to a new beginning. You go to the Ace of Swords. Wow. Good for you, Maria. Everybody would want to be you to release something that's not working. Thank you for your question. All right, I do see a super chat, so I'm going to come over here. This is from Eve Valentine, excuse me. So let me go over here. Will my home situation change soon in my favor? And is there anyone coming in for me love-wise? Love your reads and learning from you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's see. Will your home situation change soon? So it's one question per show, so I'm going to try and make this one question. So I don't know. Okay, will my home situation change soon and in my favor? And is there anyone coming in for me love-wise? Okay, thank you. Let's try and do that. All right, so I'm going to do a split on this. I'm going to do 2 cards for this about your home situation. Then I'm going to do 2 cards from the love deck for love. So we'll do it like that. Okay, we've got the 2 of Wands and the Queen of Cups. And then for the love, we have the 8 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so when we're talking about your home situation, will your home situation change soon and in your favor? We've got the 2 of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So this card is telling me you need to clarify your intention. You need to get it clear on exactly what it is that you want for your home situation to change. So not just will it change, what do you want it to change into? How do you want to then transition? Get it clear in your head, maybe write it down, spend some time really focusing on that, and then start manifesting it in. Because this is telling me that you need to clarify your intention before you really start taking action. Because the next card, the 3, is the manifestation card. Then we've got the Queen of Cups. This is about you following your heart about your home situation. Use your intuition. I feel like you might even be getting some spiritual guidance on this. Maybe some divine downloads from your spirit guides, from source, guardian angels. This is about you following your heart, using your intuition, and that could be how they're coming into you to help guide you to go in the right direction. You need to feel into it with your heart. Your heart is going to be what's going to guide you, and that's going to give you all the answers for your home situation. Then we have for love, is love coming in for you? And we've got the 8 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Yes, this is telling me these are gifts, blessings, and omens. These are important messages coming in. This tells me that you're going to have communication with people. And I say people because this is an 8. I think you're going to have several people present who is going to come in correct, right? Who is legit? Who is who they say they are? Do their actions match their words? This is you really getting, I think you're getting a lot of people that are going to come your way. I think a lot of people see you as being attractive in a soul sense. I don't know what you look like. What I'm saying is that they're attracted to you as a person, as an individual, that you bring a lot to the table. So this is a good opportunity for you to also get to know yourself. Excuse me. Get to know your worth and value. Again, write it down. What do you bring to the relationship? What is your worth and value? Know yourself. And then also you figure out what it is that you want to attract. What kind of relationship? Are there old patterns that you want to break so that you can form new ones? You can do that. That's part of this manifestation work. So this is about you having a lot of people that are going to come in. And I think they're going to come in very quickly. Because the other card that's here is the Knight of Wands, and he is a very fast-moving energy. He rushes right in, and he can turn around and rush right out. But he's also a builder. So if you are looking to build a relationship, a love relationship with someone, it's going to happen very quickly. These are both very fast-moving cards. All of these wands are like javelins, and they've been thrown, and they're coming down, and they're all coming at the one target, which is you, and they're coming in very fast. So 2 fast-moving cards. Is that going to happen for you? Absolutely. There's going to be a big shift coming. Wow. Thank you for your question, Eve. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. So, oh, that's right. 2 different decks. Hold on. So that's the first time I've done that on the show like that. But you know what's interesting is that that other card flipped out. So maybe this is the show where it's the split decks, which is really interesting. Okay. So there we go. I don't think there's any more. Wowzer. Thank you. Yeah. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. That's out there. Because with that 8 of Wands, those are gifts and blessings coming in, and they come in fast. So definitely keep your eyes out, especially with that Knight of Swords. If you're looking for love, he's going to rush in and rush out. Just make sure his actions are in alignment with, or I should say, I'm assuming it's a man, that because it's a knight. So that the actions match the words that they speak. You want someone that is who they say they are, because there's a lot of fakes out there nowadays. There really are, especially when the economy gets bad. People really start to fake. Okay. So the next one is, okay, you never know. I have to be careful. So let's see. The next one is from Marisol, and she writes, "Hi, Alison. Will I find a new job this summer? Thank you, Marisol. Loved your Virgo video." Oh, thank you. I know all the flattery today. Thank you. Okay. I'm a Virgo too, so I have placements in a lot of signs, but I'm definitely a Virgo. All right, here we go. Will you find a new job this summer? Let me turn my fan on. Hot, hot Florida. Okay, here we go. We have the Death card. Don't be afraid of the Death card. Don't get scared. The 8 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. Okay, Death card, 8 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. So what this is saying is that you have a lot of releasing that needs to take place. You know what's working for you and what's not working for you, and you need to release what is no longer serving you, what is not working in your favor. That could be people, places, things, ideas. That could be search engines, whatever it is that's not working for you, you need to release that. That way, what it does is it clears space, right? So you're releasing what no longer serves you. That's taking up space. So when that is now a void, when it's gone, it creates space for something new to come in, something big, better, beautiful, something that's made for you, that's more in alignment for you. You got to create that space. So if you're carrying like emotional baggage, shake it off, release it so that something new can come in. If you've got that bitterness or cynicism around your heart, you need to get that crust off. You need to work that heart muscle, and that's going to allow you to go ahead and become stronger with self-love, and then also having a loving relationship. So that is something that's coming in. Sorry, now my dogs are barking. The other card that is here for you is the 8 of Swords. This is talking about you over-processing things in your head. This is a self-imposed restriction. That tells me that you're playing things over and over in your head. You might even be gaslighting yourself about a new job. You could be like really frustrated, or that you didn't apply when you should have, or, you know, whatever the situation is, that it's you gaslighting your own thoughts. That's you in your head. So pay attention to where your thoughts are, because that's also going to affect your vibration. And you want to have a high vibration as you are going through this process, because that's going to attract a lot of abundance and prosperity your way. And in this case, that means you're attracting a new job, new connections. It could be that maybe, you know, you're at a party, you're at a gathering, and you're telling someone, yeah, I'm looking for a new job, and you're positive and you're upbeat. Maybe that person knows somebody, and then they can go ahead and give you a connection. You never know these days. It's that kind of energy, though. So I would not be worrying about it or over processing things, because at the end of the day, this 10 of Cups, this is happy, joyful family. This is you getting the job that you want. This is the 10 of Cups. You're going to have this emotional fulfillment in a positive way. This is also you going for your dream job, I feel. So I think that things are really going to line up for you. It's just you've got some work you need to do on your person, which is releasing what no longer serves you and paying attention to where your thoughts go. Also pay attention to the words you choose, right? Like, don't say, oh my God, I hate my job. Because you might very well hate it, but instead of saying, oh my God, I hate my job, say, you know what? This job has really worked out for me, but you know, it's time to move on. And I know something bigger, better, more beautiful is out there for me. You know, however you want to word it, but make that shift and watch your energy shift. And maybe you heard me say this for another person. Maybe you also want to do that gratitude journal, because you also want to have this gratefulness about you, to have that gratitude, and that you see the energy shift, and you see more abundant and prosperous type energies come in for you. So again, that would be writing 5 things that you're grateful for every day. Just do it even just for 7 days, and you'll see the shift, and then continue on once you see the benefit of that. So it has to be something new each time. So that's 35 new things that you're grateful for. And if you have a hard time coming up with that, then you really do need to sit with that, and then you'll see how your energy is going to shift. And then that's a big aha moment. It's a wake-up call. You'll have an epiphany, right? Whatever word you want to use. And that's going to allow you to see some shifts that need to be made in your energy for you to start then calling this in. Wow, beautiful. Because this 10 of Cups, it's a card everybody wants. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. So it's definitely on its way to you. All right, thank you for your question. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and check PayPal and Venmo right now. I don't see any more super chats coming in. This is also going to be a final call for anyone that wants to post any questions in the chat, or anyone that's watching from home to submit it through PayPal and Venmo. I'm going to check now, and I will check one more time. I still have questions that have been submitted in advance to get through, but I just want to say final call. If you don't know what to ask, you can just say, what does the universe want to tell me today? What are my general energies? Okay, let me go ahead and double check really quick. Hold on. My screen is jumping around a little bit. Let me get over here. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, this is weird. Okay, it's a $10 minimum, so I'm not sure if this is from a different currency from Michael. Okay, that's one thing. Hold on, let me just double check over here. This is making me okay. Hold on. It's sending me a code. Hold on. PayPal. So annoying. Sorry, guys. I know this is live. I can't help it. They want me to have a verification code. Okay. Hold on. There has to be a better way. These companies suck. Okay. All right, here we go. So this is going to be from, I've got one from Velma and then Sherry. So let me go back to Michael really quick. Hold on. All right. So he says, my spiritual gifts have started to recently open up. I was wondering, will I be working with children as I have been shown this in my dreams last year? If so, will it be this year? Okay, let's take a look at that. All right. Thank you for your question, Michael. Here we go. I know a lot of people have been coming online, which is fantastic. I believe everybody has the ability to be a psychic. It's just some people shut it down, and that's part of the educational system. They don't want you, for whatever reason, right? You can get into the whole conspiracy theory thing, but they do not want people to be able to access their gifts. Okay, your spiritual gifts have started to recently open up. I was wondering, will I be working with children as I have been shown this in my dreams last year? Okay, let's see. Will you be working with children? We've got the Death card. We've got the Four of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. So we've got the Death card, the Four of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. So I think that this is just saying, release what no longer serves you. It's the Death card. So this could be emotional baggage. This could be different connections. This could be ways of doing things. This could even be the idea of working with children, because I feel like it's going to be a little more than that. I feel that it's not going to be limited to just children. This card is telling me that you have a lot of freedom, that gateways are open. You can see this does look like young energies because these are fairies, but this is really telling me that you're not restricted to that. For you to be open, for this, like the gateway is opening, your psychic abilities are opening, but so are the availability for you to work with a lot of different types of people. I think that that will bring you a lot of success and a lot of different connections. And I think that it could even be networking in the psychic community, because you see, we have different ages here. We have the crone, right? And then we also have the bird, and we don't know the age of the bird, but the bird is going to be younger just due to the lifespan of the bird. So this tells me you're going to be working with a lot of different people. This Three of Pentacles is about having quality, strong foundations. This can even be considered at times the card of marriage, but this is the card of teamwork. I think you're going to be working with people with all different types of ages. It's not just limited to children. Yeah, I just, it's going to be more than that. It could be, most of the people, like the energy from this is telling me that they're going to be young at heart, but they're definitely going to be from all different types of ages. It's not going to be just children. Wow, Michael, thank you for your question. That's really cool. I can't wait to see what you're going to do with that with your psychic work. Okay, so next question. This is going to be from Velma. Hold on one second. And Velma writes, hi, Hi, Alison. Have I lost my keys? Love you. Thanks always. Okay. So have you lost your keys? Okay. Keys to the realm? Keys to your car? Keys to your house? All right. Have I lost my keys? Oh, look at that. Okay. The Three of Wands wanted to come out. The manifestation card. Hold on. This is funny. All right, let's get two more cards. So that one flipped out, the Three of Wands. We've got the King of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Oh, okay. So, Three of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. So, this is about you manifesting something in. So, I'm not sure if this is a self-fulfilling prophecy, if you had a dream about this, or you had an argument with someone and they stole your keys, or something happened in a situation, that's about you maybe manifesting this in a weird way. So this is about you spending some time really thinking about what happened and where your keys are. This is about you doing it from a position of neutrality. So you're seeing all the different angles, all the different perspectives of the people around you and what might have happened, because this is telling me that something could have been taken behind your back. This is a card of gossip, things going on behind your back. And as you can see, it could literally be theft. They are stealing from this caravan. So that tells me that your keys might not have been lost, but might have been stolen. Somebody might have taken them. It's not an absolute, right, the way the energies are coming through, but that you need to spend some time thinking about it. Did someone take it? Did someone hide them from you because they wanted to see you panic and stress out and start looking for and rummaging through things? But this card tells me something's going on behind your back, and it could be a possible theft of the keys, but you can intellectually figure out what happened and who did it. And maybe it was you. But this tells me something's going on behind your back. So, yeah, I would definitely think about it. It could even be you accidentally lost it. Someone knows where they're at, but they're not telling you. I mean, it could be something like that, just for someone to be a snot, But it could be something that was manifested in. So that is very interesting. That could be like in a relationship, And I'm going to leave it there on that one, because I don't want to say things on camera about that. Okay. Not that, I'm just going to leave it there. Okay. So here we go. You sent Venmo. Okay. Oh, so that was a different name. Okay. That was me, Michael. Okay. Good. I'm glad, because I see it more open. I see that it's not just limited to children. It's definitely open, right? I think your abilities are very expansive. Okay, so that was going to be for Velma. Thank you for your question, Velma. That was funny. Let me go back to transactions. Where are we going? Okay, here we go. So the next one is going to be from Sherry. And Sherry writes, good morning, Alison. I'm a Sagittarius and on multiple dating websites and would like to know if I will be meeting my soulmate on one of them or in person somewhere instead. Will it be soon? Okay, let's take a look at that. All right. And I'm doing my love readings too. So today, I'm not doing Sagittarius today. I'm doing the air signs. But so later this week, I'll be doing Sagittarius. Maybe, what's today? So maybe Friday, I'll be doing Sagittarius. So look for that to come out. All right. Okay. Will you be meeting your soulmate soon? Yes. So if you've been watching me, this is like winning the lottery. The King of Pentacles, the Hermit, because that's the Hermit character in this deck, and all four aces. So every tarot reader has their own unique relationship with each individual deck. And for me, this is like winning the lottery. This is better than pulling an ace. So if you've had a personal reading with me, and we ask a yes or no question, and I pull one card, and this card comes out, it's a phenomenal yes. Are you going to be meeting your soulmate? Now, this is going to be on the website or in person. I'm going to pull 2 more cards, but this is a flat out yes. Let me get the other 2 cards. We've got the Temperance card and the 3 of Wands. Wow, Sherry. We have the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, 4 aces. We have the Temperance card. This is about balance and harmony. And the 3 of Wands. This is the card of manifestation. It is coming in loud and clear. You will absolutely be meeting that person. So let's start with the King of Pentacles. He knows his worth and value. He knows his resources. This is you. You know your resources and you're using them online and in person. This is allowing you to meet a larger group of people. You have this wise old soul. Maybe you even had some dark nights of the soul, and this is allowing you to use your enlightenment on relationships and on love and what it is that you're looking for to be able to call it in. You know it when you see it, you recognize it, you feel it, and that's when you choose the person you're choosing. And it could be that you go through a couple of people till you get the right one. Your soulmate is definitely coming in. This Hermit is giving you the enlightenment to be able to see it for what it is. I mean, I just feel like there's so many good things are coming in for you. So the 4 aces, right? We're looking at the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Swords, you have a breakthrough and clarity. You have triumph and victory in what is coming in for you, and you see it very clearly. You have a lot of truth coming in. So that tells me that, you know, you're going to see somebody for who they are. That even if they have a mask on, you see it for what it is. Is it a good mask, bad mask? Because sometimes people have to wear multiple hats depending on what they do for a living. But you're able to see through all that to see if this person is what you're looking for when you meet multiple people. So that's a beautiful thing. We also have the Ace of Cups. This is the ace of emotions, of love, of intuition, of your connection to source. So this is really telling me that you have the ability to really tap into your intuition and your heart is going to guide you. You will see the person that you're interested in. You'll know if they are right for you. You might even have spiritual guidance coming in. You might be getting divine downloads from source, from your ancestors, your spirit guides, your guardian angels to help you make the right decision, whether you're aware of it or not. When that Ace of Cups comes in, it's about you being in that flow, right? You're being open. You're in the flow of love. You're attracting love to you. So it's like something that you're going through. Excuse me. And I also want to point out, remember, this is Virgo energy. This is you going through some dark nights of the soul, because that's what we are. We're a combination of light and dark. We're a combination of all of these life experiences that have made us who we are, getting your knowledge and your wisdom as you're moving forward in life. So that is something that's coming through. Then we have the Ace of Wands. That is literally a passionate new beginning. Out with the old, in with the new. Having this enthusiastic spark come in. Yes, you will definitely be meeting someone, and it's going to be a spark. If there's no spark there, chances are that person's not meant for you. There needs to be a spark, an attraction for someone coming in. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is this King's Ace. The Ace of Pentacles is literally a golden opportunity coming in. It's something in the 3D. That's going to be a platonic relationship, a romantic relationship, a relationship with a pet, right? Because that's what we love. This is going to be finances, your health, travel, location. This is going to be work and career. It's things like that in the 3D. So this is going to be a real opportunity presented to you in a form of a relationship coming in. Something very tangible. It's not something off in space. Even though you're meeting on the internet, it's something that, let's say they're in a different state, they actually fly in to meet you. Let's say it's local. You actually meet that person. It's tangible. It's not just someone, typing on the other end of a computer that wants to have this mental ejaculation because they feel really good and they feel empowered on the other end of a computer. You're actually going to meet somebody in person, in the flesh, because that's true for anybody. You need to meet someone in the flesh to see, one, are they who they say they are? Two, do you have that chemistry in person? Someone can be great on the other end of a computer, but then you meet them in person and they're not. Maybe they smell. I mean, you don't know, right? I'm being silly, but you just don't know until you meet them in person. So I would definitely do that. So that is that one card, which is a loaded card. Then you have the Temperance card. Now, this is a major arcana. This is talking about balance. This is what he's a blacksmith, so he's forging. This is times of stress and relaxation. This is you having these moments of swinging from bad relationships to good relationships, and now you're in a place of balance. You're also able to alchemize anything that's negative coming in into a positive. This is a very healthy shift that's coming for you. Now, this is a major arcana, so it's a longer term card. This also talks about your patience. So that tells me you are waiting for the right person. You're not going to pull the trigger on a relationship and waste your time with someone that is not meant for you. The other card that's here is the Three of Wands. This is the card about manifestation. This is really talking about you manifesting in the kind of relationship and the person that you're looking for. That tells me you've done the inner work on yourself and you know what you want, what you don't want, and you are geared towards the positive to bring in what it is that you want. These aces are all new beginnings. They're gifts and blessings from the universe, and they're all new beginnings, and they're lined up for you. Wow, Sherry. Stay on that positive track. Keep doing what you're doing, because to me, everything is lining up for you. It's just a matter of when you see that person, they're definitely coming in for you. That's incredible. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sherry. Okay, so let me go ahead. Yeah, some people are energy vampires. You have to really be careful of that, because they know just how to tap into your energy. But you're able to read them. That just tells me, Sherry, that it's not your first rodeo, right? That you're able to read them and see them for who they are and put that boundary up, put that distance, block them, whatever it is that you need to do. All right, let me go ahead and go back. And let's see. Okay. All right. So now I'm just going to double check Venmo one more time since I'm back on here. Okay. Let me go back to the other questions that were submitted in advance. Okay. So this next one is from Lupe. And Lupe writes, "Hi, Alison. I was recently laid off. Will I find a job this summer? Thanks, Lupe." Okay. Let's take a look. All right. Oh my God, the same card. Yes, Lupe, you will absolutely find a job this summer, and it's going to be something in total alignment for you. Let me get two more cards, the Three of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so it's not going to be all wine and roses. We've got the King of Pentacles with the Hermit, all four aces, the Three of Swords, and we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Why do I say that? Because that Three of Swords showed up. So there's going to be some type of transition that you're moving through. But the first card out is the beautiful King of Pentacles with the Hermit and all four aces. This tells me that you're able to really enjoy this job search. And I know that that can be a weird thing to say, because a lot of people are scared to death when they have to look for a new job, especially if they don't have one. And you said you were recently laid off. This is telling me that you're very positive, that you know you're going to find something, that it's resonating high with you. You're really able to keep your composure on this, that you might have had some dark nights of the soul, but you've moved through that. This tells me you've got the enlightenment, and you definitely have the wherewithal and the resources to get out there and find a job and make it happen for yourself. Then we have all four aces. Again, we've got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. That Ace of Swords is telling me you have clarity on what it is that you need to do, where you need to go, and who you need to contact. I think you're very well aware of what the resources are that are out there, and you're making it work in your favor. I don't feel like you have any illusions. I feel like it's very clear cut for you. Then we have the Ace of Cups. This is really talking about it being in alignment with what it is that you want to do. This is you being in that beautiful flow, that mind, body, soul. You're doing something that is in alignment for your heart, what it is that you want to follow. You use your intuition to feel into the different jobs and to know where to go. I feel that you're a very spiritual person, and this is telling me that you definitely follow your spiritual guidance that you get. Then we have this Ace of Wands. Again, a passionate new beginning, out with the old, in with the new. I think that you just keep moving forward, onward and upward. You keep going towards the future. That being laid off has not even bothered you. You just keep on going. And that positive attitude is going to allow something bigger, better, and more beautiful to come in, and it's going to come in really fast. I also think with that ace, the final ace, the Ace of Pentacles, which is this King's Ace, I feel that you're going to have a beautiful golden opportunity present to you. And I think it could be that, you know, you're putting yourself out there so much, because I can feel it in the energy, that is going to be like opportunity, 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 opportunity. And it's just a matter of you choosing which one that is in a resonance with you. Because I'm skipping. This is the third card. You're going to have a lot of different choices. I'll come back to this in a second, but that's why I'm saying it about this Ace of Pentacles. You're going to have a lot of choices come in. Use your intuition, follow your heart, see what's in alignment for you. Because the second card is the Three of Swords. This is about you not betraying your own conscience. This is really talking about you doing something that's in alignment for you and not having any illusions. So in other words, don't say that you can do a job when you can't, right? Don't put yourself out there in an arena where maybe you've bit off more than you can chew, because it will come back and bite you. This is you knowing what your skill set is and what jobs are appropriate for you and doing it. If you go outside that, in this case, with what the energy is, you're really going to regret it. It's kind of like if you're an engineer, but yet you're applying for a DJ position. It's not in alignment for you, and it's going to come back and bite you in a weird way. And that's what's coming in here. So do something that is in alignment for you, that you following your heart, that you have experience in, because that's when all the doors are going to show up for you. These are all the different choices. So you want to choose very carefully. Choose whatever door you want. Let's say you take the one in the middle. Well, that means all the other doors are going to close, and that's the path that you're going to go down. I think you have a lot of choices coming. So thank you, Lupe. You will absolutely find a job this summer. Thank you for your question. All right. You're welcome. Okay. Here we go. The next one is going to be from Corey. And Corey writes, "Hi, Alison. I want to take a vacation to Spain and Portugal this summer." Awesome. Is this a good time to travel slash fly? And will it be a positive trip? Thanks, Corey. P.S. Your Taurus video resonated with me. Oh, thank you. And this is just a disclaimer. This is not travel advice. I just want to say that. But, okay. So this card, this is happening all over. So clarify your intention. It's the Two of Wands. This has been happening all day, and even before I went live. The cards just want to fly out today. Spirit has a lot to say. So he's talking about travel and flying. So I know people are really afraid of flying because a lot of planes have been going down recently. And you know I don't watch the news. I stopped watching the news a long time ago. I don't like propaganda. So I've stepped back from it. So I don't know if there's been anything recent that's happened, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. All right. I want to take a vacation to Spain and Portugal this summer. Is this a good time to travel, fly? Will it be a positive trip? Let's get two more cards. We've got the Four of Swords and the Queen of Swords. All right. So we've got the Two of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. This is really telling me that you need to figure out what it is that you want to do on that trip to make it a positive trip. This is telling me that you're just kind of going willy-nilly and you don't really have any plans. You're just going to go there. So maybe this is you figuring out what it is that you actually want to do when you're there. Are there certain sites you want to see? Are there certain cities you want to go to? It's just like a blanket, I'm going to Spain and Portugal. This card is telling me you really need to get some clarity on what it is you actually want to do. Because this is the Two of Wands. When you get to the Three of Wands, that's the card of manifestation. That's when you're bringing it in. So this is it, you getting it clear in your head what exactly it is you want to do when you go to Spain and Portugal. And I think that's when things are going to line up for you. This is telling me that you need to take a time out, that you absolutely need a vacation. This is the card of rest and recovery, relaxation. So this is you going into this beautiful green space when everything is maybe kind of darkness around you. So this could be You really need a vacation, and this is an excellent time to go. You just need to figure out what it is that you want to do. And by the way, that could mean that you're doing nothing but sitting on the beach, but that is still you figuring out what it is you want to do. I want to be on the beach. It's getting that clarity in your head, and that will help things really line up for you. But this tells me you absolutely need a vacation. Then we have the Queen of Swords. This is telling me that it's intellectual, that you need to relax. This is about you seeing the truth of your situation. So I have a feeling while you're on vacation, you're actually going to be contemplating a lot of things that are going on in your life right now, because she looks to the future. Her back is to the past, and she's looking to the future with clarity. So this tells me that it's not just a vacation for you. You actually are going to be contemplating your life. You need that time out, contemplating your life to see where it is that you want to move forward. So your question is this a good time to travel, and will it be positive? Yes, this is an excellent time for you to go there. Just get it clear in your head what it is that you want to do. It's going to be a positive trip because you're going to figure out the direction that you want to go in your life. I think that this is an excellent trip for you. I think it's going to be a trip of a lifetime. So thank you for your question. All right, that was Corey. And okay, again, final call if anyone wants to submit a question. And I just want to take a moment to plug my channel a little bit. So if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell for next time. And leave a comment if this resonates with you, especially after the video posts. Let me just see. Okay, the chat's locked up for me, guys, just to let the moderators know. So if you've posted a super chat, I won't be able to read it now. I don't know why that keeps happening to me, but it seems to be once we're past the hour point, it just seems to lock up. So I'm going to come up with a work around that for next week. So that won't be an issue for us. But just to let you know, if you could leave a comment for tonight's show or today's show, I guess it's in the mornings now. And if you're enjoying this show and you'd like to go further and you want to book a personal reading with me, you can go to my website. The link is in the description below. That is ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Okay, here we go. Now someone just posted something. And ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can go ahead and book a personal reading, sign up for a missing person consultation, and don't forget to sign up for the newsletter on my website. It's free, and it'll let you know a lot of upcoming things that are coming out. This will be courses like the 16-week manifestation course, the online tarot masterclass, the private lessons. That'll be for tarot, raise your vibration, and for manifestation. Don't forget the Alison picks section. That's going to be the affiliates for Skin Like Butter, Rogers Hood Apothecary. And really go watch that video that I did with Kim Rogers Hood. Or I always call her Rogers Hood. Mrs. Kim Rogers from Rogers Hood Apothecary. When we talk about these parasite cleanses, I know it might be an uncomfortable topic for a lot of people. If you have a warm body, it is absolutely going to be there. And that is something that you want to get out of you. You don't want that in you. If you do your research, you'll see what those parasites can cause, right? Okay, just want to share that with you. All right, so that's enough of that. But really watch it and think about doing something like that, especially if you're an American, because that's not something that they really push in our culture. We deworm dogs, animals, everything all the time, but we don't do ourselves as humans. So really think about that. Why aren't we doing that for ourselves? All right. So the next question is from Anne Marie, and she writes, "Hi, Alison, love your show and the new time." Thank you. I like the time too. I just have to get used to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what does the universe want to tell me today? Anne Marie. Okay, Anne Marie, let's take a look. Here we go. We have the Emperor. We have the Chariot. And we've got the Four of Swords. Well, Anne Marie, the universe wants to tell you that you are a stud. You are awesome. We've got the Emperor, the Chariot, and the Four of Swords. So what this is telling me is that you are taking control of your life, that you're really enjoying that role, that you're coming at it from a place of maturity. Remember, the Emperor is all four kings put together. And this is that beautiful divine masculine energy. And this tells me that you're stepping into a lot of beautiful roles and you're really able to take charge of your life in a positive, beautiful way. This is that Aries energy, and it's just about you taking anything on. I think you're really comfortable with who you are right here, right now in your life. And it's a beautiful energy that's coming off of it. We also have the Chariot. This is victory and success. This is victory and success. This is traditionally Julius Caesar riding into Rome. So this is really telling me that you have a lot coming in for you. It's you tapping into your intuition and knowing what direction to go in. Left, right, forward, what speed to go. Julius Caesar never goes back, okay? He does not put that chariot going backwards. He goes forward with victory and success. That is that beautiful divine masculine hard control kind of energy, right? That's the strength card. And that's what's coming in for you. You're really taking charge in a lot of areas of your life. You might even be an entrepreneur, a manager, a boss, head of your family kind of energy. You know, especially if you're a mom, you know, you have to really get out there and be in control of your kids. What if you have all boys, right? That might be a challenge. It's that beautiful kind of energy. Then we have the Four of Swords. This is about you really enjoying it. You need to take that special time for yourself for rest and recovery. And that really recharges your batteries, and it allows you to have this beautiful victory and success in your life, in all aspects of your life is what I'm getting. This Emperor is representing all aspects of your life. It's not just in love, or it's not just in business or finance. It's really all encompassing with what is coming in for you. And you're really loving your life right now with this victory and success, but it's tapped into your intuition. So that's really guiding you. So you might have a really beautiful connection to source where you're in that flow, right? It's a beautiful energy. Anne Marie, thank you for that. Oh, how beautiful. I love it. Okay, so let me go ahead, and I think somebody said that they posted something on PayPal. Thank you. No, I didn't buy it off Amazon. This is Larimar. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it lights up, but you know, that's because I do my psychic work. So for some reason, I'm really, really in tune with this. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to be getting my own line. That's how much I love it. I'm going to be going to the Dominican Republic. It just really, really resonates with my soul. Okay, so here we go. And, okay, next question, sorry. I saw a name there, and it's the same name here, but I know it's two different people. So this is going to be hello from Denmark. And, yes, hello from Denmark. What does the universe want to tell me today? Okay, so same question. Thank you, Kirsten. Okay, Kirsten, thank you. Love your lives. Thank you. Live shows, right? I love it. Okay, thank you. Okay, here we go. So what does the universe want to tell Kirsten? We have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Cups. So the universe wants to tell you, you are on a mission. Slow and steady wins the race. This is telling me that you're very practical, stable, secure, very grounded, and that you're on a mission. There's something that you're trying to bring into fruition. That could be anything in the 3D, finances, your health. You're looking at location, travel, retirement. It could be education. This could be relationships, platonic, romantic, a pet, right? This is you really doing something. You're on a mission for something. It's like, I feel like you've got your teeth sunk in something and you're really making something happen. It's like you've got this intense determination. We also have this Ace of Cups. This is the Ace of Love, of intuition, of your connection to source, being in the flow. In this card, this is really talking about this beautiful, elegant swan. And you see the reflection of the swan. The swan has a tiara and a jeweled necklace. This is really telling me that this is a reminder that you're noble, that you are a noble individual, and to act like a noble person, whether the people around you know it or not. You know it, and source knows that you're noble. And so to go ahead and act accordingly. This is the Ace of Love. So it could be a new beginning in love. And in love, that could be a new hobby, a new career, a person. And it doesn't have to be romantic relationship. This could be a new friendship that's forming, right? It could be anything that's along those lines, something that is in alignment for you with your heart. So you have a new beginning coming in. But we also have this Two of Cups. So this could very well be a romantic relationship, a platonic relationship. This could be you having a truce with yourself. If there's something that you're working on to better your own person, you could be having a truce with yourself. Maybe you gaslight yourself on certain issues. This is for you to have that self-love and self-care. All right. This could also be you having a career or a hobby that's in total alignment for you. But I really feel like a lot of it could be relationships. So take a look for that. That's what the universe is saying is coming in for you. But as always, use your discernment, right? When you have these new relationships coming in, always keep your eyes open. I will always say that. I'm not being negative. I always want people to keep their eyes open on new relationships. Are people who they say they are? Do their actions match their words? And I think that, because this is cup energy, so it's love energy, it's your emotions. So keep your intellect going with the sword energy. Swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. No swords were there. So with your emotions, just make sure, just do a little check here and there. So Kirsten, that's what the universe wants to tell you today. All right, so let me go ahead and swing back over. Let me go ahead and come back to PayPal. All right. Oh, I don't know what is with PayPal. Now I've got the security bot check-in. All right, here we go. So somebody said that they posted something in PayPal and I do not see it. I just want to say that. So unless I missed it, it didn't go to me. And then I'm checking Venmo. There's no new ones, but I do have a couple of questions that I need to continue with. And then we're done. I've got, let me just see, I have 2 questions left. So if somebody wants to post a question, now is the time. I'm going to check. I have 2 questions. When I'm done, I'm going to check PayPal and Venmo. And if it comes after that, that's when it's closed out. So it really is a final call. You have, let's say, 2 minutes to go ahead and post your question. Otherwise, you'll have to wait till next week when I go live again on Tuesday, or book a personal reading with me. That's up to you. All right. So here we go. This says, hi, Alison. We want to invest in crypto. Is this a good time for my family to find, hold on, the wording. Okay, we want to invest in crypto. Is this a good time for my family financially to invest? So is this a good time for your family to financially invest? Okay, so this is from Jose. Thank you for your question. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Now, this is not, I just want to make sure I say this to everyone. First of all, this is not financial advice. The second thing is, this is specific for his family. So the answer that comes through today is not for everybody to go invest in crypto. It is specific for each individual person, unless somebody asks a blanket question, because maybe it's not good for you to invest in crypto, that you have to invest in other areas of your life. Maybe you need to buy a new car and crypto is not in the picture for you, okay? I just want to make sure I say that. So this is not financial advice. Let's see, this is specific for Jose and his family. All right. Here we go. We have the Chariot, victory and success, the Ace of Wands, and the Strength card. This is absolutely an excellent time for you to do it. We've got the Chariot. This is victory and success. The Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. And we've got the Strength card. So that tells me this is absolutely a time for you to do it. You're going to have a lot of victory and success. This is definitely going to be a high profit area. You didn't say what crypto it is. So whether it's going to be a shit coin or whether it's going to be one of the major coins, this is really saying whatever it is, it's about you having victory and success. And honestly, let's say you're doing 10 coins, maybe 2 are flops and those 8 are thriving. It's that kind of energy. In the big picture, absolutely, you're going to come out way ahead. We have the Ace of Wands. This is a passionate new beginning, out with the old, in with the new. This could literally be out with cash, in with crypto, that kind of energy. But this is about you having that spark and you basically taking action on it, because the Wands, it's all about action. Then we have the Strength card. This is your strength and courage to pull the trigger. This is your strength and courage to invest in crypto for your family. Maybe it's you. Maybe this is a really ballsy move for you to do that kind of investment. Maybe you don't know how to work a wallet. Maybe you don't understand, navigating through, let's say, Coinbase or what's the other one? It's been a while. Is it Gemini? I can't remember. There's another one. It's called Gemini. It's been a while. So it's one of those things where you're looking at that. I think Binance or whatever. I mean, there were so many at one time. I don't even know what's out there anymore, but because I used to do crypto, so I know. This is you having the strength and courage to really pull the trigger on it. And I think it's going to pay off in spades. Wow, Jose. Absolutely. Please message us and let us know what crypto you're going into. I would be interested to know, just for information purposes, by the way. Okay, thank you. Just because I'm so curious. That's all. All right. So this is the final question. So final call if anyone is submitting a question. And this one is from Martha. And Martha writes, "Hi, Alison. Will I find love in the next few months?" Okay, Martha, let's take a look. I'm going to switch to my love deck for you for that. Okay. Here we go. Will Martha find love in the next few months? Give it a quick shuffle. All right, guys, and then I'm going to check PayPal and Venmo, and then that's it, and then I'll do a soul tribe reading for everybody. Okay. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the King of Swords. Yes, you will, but we've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Sun card. This is the most positive card in the deck, and we've got the King of Swords. So this is you at a crossroads right now. I feel like you're really going through something. You're looking at all your past relationships. You are literally looking at your life up to this point, right here, right now, at this exact moment in time. You're asking yourself the big questions. Has this been worth it? Am I really attracting the type of love relationship that I'm looking for? You might even be asking, what am I looking for? Am I going about it right or wrong? You're at a crossroads. So this is you really looking at everything. And maybe you're asking yourself the big questions. Who am I right here, right now? What is my philosophy? What's my strength of character? What makes me happy? What kind of person am I looking for? What do you bring to the table? Okay, Martha, what is your worth and value? What are your strengths? You can also ask, what are your weaknesses? Because you want to know both. And then maybe put down on paper, what is the kind of person that you're looking for? What are their strengths, right? What is a must-have and what is a deal breaker? Right? Maybe a must-have is they must have a big heart. Maybe a deal breaker is that they drink alcohol, right? If you're not a drinker, you know, whatever that is, you're looking at what are your must-haves, what are your deal breakers, what are things that are flexible. You're looking at the big picture because we have the Sun card coming in. This is the most positive card of the deck. This is you following your inner child. This is you having that ultimate success from a place of enthusiasm. This is a high vibing card. This is you having enlightenment. So you have enlightenment on life in general, and you have enlightenment on the type of relationship that it is that you're looking for. Because you're at a crossroads and you're taking stock and everything, that tells me that maybe you're not looking in the right areas. Maybe you're in a small town. Let's say the dating pool is small in a small town, and you haven't met anybody single there that you really resonate with. Well, you have to go to the next town over. You have to do online dating. I personally want you to meet in person. I'll always say that versus the online dating. I think that you really need to see if you have that resonance, what it's like for, you know, constantly going out to dinner together or doing things together. You need that interaction locally. But I know people do these long distance relationships. But there's something about you really need to trust this. Also, maybe you need to join a meetup group. Maybe you need to join a singles group. You know, it becomes a numbers game of quality people. Put yourself in areas where you want to go. You know, just don't join some random meetup group. Let's say it's Wine of the Month Club and you don't even drink. You know, unless you want to start drinking wine. You're looking for something that you resonate with. Let's say you're a runner. You join a runner's club, and maybe you don't like the first one you join, then you go to the next one until you find with people that resonate with you. Not only are you like looking at a romantic dating pool possibly there for people that are single and health conscious, but you might also be meeting other people there that could be part of your tribe, making friends, right? And then that raises your vibration. You're doing something that you enjoy. And it's a win-win all the way around. So when you're putting yourself out there, maybe it's an investment club if you're really into business or, you know, whatever it is for you. It's you really putting yourself out there because I think that this is going to be coming in for you. This could even be a soulmate situation coming in. Then we have the King of Swords. This is about you standing in your truth. This is allowing you to have this triumph, this clarity, this victory. This is allowing you to have this position of neutrality. So that tells me you're able to use your rational thought. to see a relationship when it's coming in for you. You're able to look at them and size them up. And you're able to say, is this a good match, a bad match? I mean, I think that you have that insight. And this is about you really just looking at the evidence. This is not you being emotionally overwhelmed or involved in it. You're just looking at it from a very rational, analytical position. And that's how you're moving forward. Maybe you're just looking for companionship, and this is something that allows it to be very transformational with this butterfly there. Whatever it is, it's coming in loud and clear, and you are absolutely going to be meeting someone in the next few months. That is like a soulmate level. It's not just meeting someone to casually date. I think you're meeting someone that will be a long-term committed relationship. Whether you choose to get married or not is up to you, but it's that kind of energy where it's a real relationship, something solid, grounded, stable, secure. All right, Martha, thank you for your question. Okay, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and check. Let me see. I posted a question to PayPal about 25 minutes ago, but it is under a different name. Okay, I didn't see anything come in. I hope it's my PayPal because I don't see it. Yeah, and I don't even like Ledger myself. I did Trezor way back when. I don't know. I always wanted to throw my Ledger against the wall. I ended up buying a couple of them. I don't know. But you know what? That's everything. That's what people have to figure out what they like, right? All right. So let me go ahead and check PayPal and Venmo. I mean, I was doing, okay. So nothing for Venmo. So nobody submit anything in Venmo right now. And I'm checking PayPal again. Let me see if it's going to make me check in again, log in again. So I don't see anything from you, Fashionista, on PayPal. So double check that. Maybe it didn't go through. I don't see any other name on there, just a FYI. So make sure it went to me. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do a Soul Tribe reading. Okay. And this is going to be for everybody watching live and in the replay. And whenever this video finds you, that's when this reading is meant for you. Okay, so I am going to stay with this deck, the love deck for today's Soul Tribe reading. Okay, here we go. What does the universe want to tell everybody today? We have the 10 of Wands. We have the 6 of Cups. And we have the Strength card. 10 of Wands, 6 of Cups, and we have the Strength card. So this is about everybody paying attention to your energy. This is about not taking on too many burdens or responsibilities. This is paying attention to where you're sending your energy, who you're giving your energy to, and not burning out. So if you're at this situation where you're burned out, you're stressed out, your energy is going in a million different directions, and as Lynn was saying too, or you're with an energy vampire, you need to call your energy back. So let's just use this as an example. If this is the 10 of Wands, so maybe you dial it back to a 7, and you take that 8, 9, and 10, and you either give those responsibilities back to other people, because usually you're taking on somebody else's responsibilities. Maybe they're routines and things that you don't even need to do anymore, so you can just release that and not have to deal with it anymore. Or maybe it's something that you want to put on the back burner. That way you're not doing everything at once and burning out. Because for me as a reader, especially when I read for individuals, when this card comes up, the next stage is for you to get physically sick. If you're this stressed out and you're taking on this much responsibility, the next stage is your body gives you the flu, a cold, whatever it might be. So you're forced to take that time out. You're forced to recoup your energy and to call it back, because now you're sick in bed and you have to delegate those responsibilities to other people for them to do those responsibilities for you while you are in bed recovering. You are forced to take a time out. So pay attention to where your energy is going. If you are overtaxed, really look at that and how you can change that aspect right now. We also have the 6 of Cups. This is that pure, beautiful love. This is a card of childhood. This is a card of nostalgia. This is really talking about you going back to a time before any bitterness or cynicism touched your heart. This is going back to being able to open that heart, because if that bitterness or cynicism came in, that's going to be that crust on your heart. right? That metaphoric crust on your heart. So knock it off your heart. Start pumping that heart, that big, beautiful heart again. Get it going. Get rid of that bitterness or cynicism. It's poison and it's toxic. Get rid of it. Start focusing on love and watch the abundance, prosperity, and beauty come into your life. This is going to be your inner beauty and the outward beauty, right? It's like when you're in love, the whole world is in love. Birds are singing, people are dancing. You have that energy when you go to the store and smile. If you're bitter and cynical, well, that's going to be a pretty harsh world, right? You're going to be attracting that to you. Maybe you're in fear mode or survival mode. You have that narrow aperture when you're in fear mode. Food, shelter, water. You have that same boring routine you do every single day because you're not letting that love come into your heart. So pay attention to how you have your heart and the love in your life. Then we have the final card, which is strength and courage. This is your strength and courage, and this is coming from the compassion of your heart. She's taming her inner beast every single day. So this is you working on yourself. This is you working on your life, but you're doing it with compassion, with a big open heart. This is you using that internal strength and courage for you to get up every day and to face the world every day and to have that beautiful, loving vibration. Sometimes it's really tough considering the world that we're living in. So take a look at that. So that's what the universe wants to tell us today. What a beautiful message. All right, everybody, thank you for being here today. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate your love and support of this channel. It really means a lot to me. I'm super excited. Oh, and I almost forgot. So YouTube's been asking me to have a membership for people to join. So that is now on the channel. I'm actually going to do a separate video on that. I should have said it in the very beginning, but I'm going to have a separate video to talk about the membership. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely go ahead and sign up. And just a reminder, you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can sign up for the free newsletter at the bottom of every page. You can also book a personal reading with me, the missing person consultation, check out the Learning Center for the courses, private lessons, Alison's picks for the affiliate links, and that also helps out the channel. And check out the interviews, especially that latest one with Mrs. Kim Rogers from Rogers Hood Apothecary. I can't stress that enough. I'm doing her parasite cleanse. I did 30 days, and then you do 7 days off, and then you start again on 30 days. If that's something you're interested in, definitely check it out. It really does work, and it's amazing. And she's got other cleanses too, the mold cleanse, lymphatic cleanse coming out May 2025. Don't forget, you can see me go live twice a week, Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then today, Thursdays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Definitely check it out. Hit the notification bell. That way you won't miss it. And submit your questions in advance or live. And that's all I've got for you today. All right, everybody, I'm sending you lots of love and happy Easter. Okay, bye for now.